special guest, John Smith, who is the founder of Creative Commons, which is basically a technical infrastructure that legalizes digital creativity and sharing, which means that the artist will get some rights reserved versus all rights reserved. Well, thank you so much for being here with us today. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
I'm not really sure what the traditional copyright laws are. Do you think you could tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, and a lot of people are unaware of them as well. The traditional copyright laws are that for the lifespan of an artist, they're copyrighted for the entire lifespan plus 70 years after.
Oh, that's a very long time.
It is, and that's the struggle that we're facing right now.
I see. What deficiencies do Creative Commons see in the traditional copyright laws, and why do you think it needs to be changed?
Yeah, well, with the fast pace in internet, these traditional copyright laws are just not keeping up to date with the new media era, and it needs to be changed.
Yeah, internet is speeding up all the
yes.
process. Okay. If you were to change traditional copyright laws, how would you change them to keep information open to the public domain while still allowing individuals to make a living with their ideas?
Yeah, that's a great question. That's actually what Creative Commons is all about. You know, we're allowing users, artists who want to share their work. They have the chance now to share it, and it's open to the public domain. People can donate money. People are, it's just great with artists who are wanting to share their work and allowing other users to use their work. And people who use artists' work, they still give credit. You know, they can't change the work. They're claiming that it's still other person's work, but
right.
It's more accessible for people to share their work.
Well, thank you. Let's see what the public has to say about copyright laws.
To go back to the point I was making, I think it's important for an artist or an author to be able to maintain some possession of their body of work when it comes to financial situations and perspectives, but also I think it's valuable for the community or the public as a whole to be able to have access to that information once this artist or this individual has passed away. So it's just dealing with the dichotomy between being able to access information after a certain amount of years after the individual has passed away, and their estate or their family being able to continue to garner financial support from their body of work.
Well, I just feel like when you're an artist, like, your number one goal is to put your stuff out there for the public to enjoy, critique, use how they will. And I don't know, I just think that, with the music industry right now, that we're seeing a really big change in, artists getting extremely upset about their stuff getting, downloaded illegally, and, well, that distracted me. And I just feel like, when you put something out there for the public to enjoy, you're already taking that risk that people are going to maybe use it in ways that you don't want them to use it. And I just think that's kind of what comes with being an artist and being a public figure. And you can't necessarily control, the ways that other people are going to use your stuff.
Wow, Betty, that was great insight into
That
the
really
public
was
opinion.
great insight.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be back in a short moment with Tony Dahmer, the CEO of Creative Commons, after a short commercial break.
If you have a flat screen TV, plug in some rabbit ears, scan for digital channels, you're done. If, however, you have an old tube TV, throw it out, get a new flat screen TV, plug in some rabbit ears, scan for digital channels, you're done. You now have a crystal clear picture with no set-top boxes and no monthly fees.
Welcome back. We have Mr. Dahmer here with us, the CEO of Creative Commons. What's up with the glasses?
It's a Creative Commons thing.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, what are the advantages and disadvantages of Creative Commons, and does it adequately address the nature of our new digital media environment?
You know what's funny, buddy? I thought beforehand you would ask me a question similar to this. So backstage,
So you're prepared, huh?
Right. So backstage, I took the time to prepare this answer.
Okay.
Now, Creative Commons makes it easy for users to know which rights authors reserve and which rights they waive to allow other creators to use their works. Also, they make these explanations of rights in a way that is very easy to understand by using such tools as visual symbols. However, there are some downfalls to Creative Commons. Many people believe that Creative Commons objectives are already well served by the current copyright regime. Also, Creative Commons worsens license production by providing multiple licenses that are incompatible.
Okay, well I think it's a great way for people to be able to share information without infringing on copyright laws. Thank you so much for being here with us. We really do appreciate it, and hopefully we've all learned a little bit about copyright laws and the struggles that people have to deal with. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.